On this page, we are grown. We care about how we look, how we smell, how our skin feels. But let's touch on it again. Smelling good is so important. Teeth is a bone, right? Teeth are a bone, whatever. I'm always gonna smell good, okay? Now, you're not here, so you can't tell, but girl, go to the nail salon and get your nails done. I don't want. Girl, let's talk about hygiene tips for women because it's a topic that is so important to me, okay? We need to go over all the girly things, all the stuff that I'm doing that I hope that you're doing, that we wanna share with each other. Think of it as a girls' night, a sleepover where we're sharing tips on what we're doing and how we're doing it and what products that we're using, okay? All links are gonna be down below. If you're watching on television, here's a QR code, scan that. It takes you right to my LTK page, and all the items that I talk about are gonna be on that page. Oh, and if you're wondering, this is a full quick weave with a closure, no hair left out. I'll link down below the hairstyles who did my hair. No clue what this color is. She colored it and she put it over and she did my hair, okay? In addition to keeping our hair done all 2025, making sure we look good and smell good, there are some specifics that I want us to go over because on this page, we are grown. Okay, we care about how we look, how we smell, how our skin feels. The whole thing means a lot to us, okay? That's why you're here. And it means a lot to me. So let's break it all down. Being a feminine woman is just the core. It's at the core of what means the most to me. I want you to understand how powerful it is to be a well taken care of, gentle, soft, just succulent woman, okay? And that's just not about touch. It's about your aura. It's about all of you, and a lot of it is how you present yourself, okay? When you are feminine, when you are strong, when you are confident, it takes you far. It gets you what you want each and every time, okay? Each and every time. Believe me when I tell you, okay? I've talked about it in other videos, but let's touch on it again. Smelling good is so important, okay? We're not just doing the bar soap. Matter of fact, we're doing body wash, all right? A good body wash is important because we like a good fragrance in our body wash. Not only that, we're gonna top that off with a great body oil. You know how much I love the brown sugar babe body oils. There are so many that I love. I'll give a few shout outs. Perfect Pear, Sweet Smoke, Blonde Ambition, It Girl, if it's still around because that was limited edition. But either way, get you a good body oil to start off the fragrance, okay? It starts with the body wash, then the body oil, and then it goes to the actual fragrance. Because you think about it, scent has memory, okay? And memories have a scent to it. Whether it's something that's traumatic or something that was a pleasant experience, there's a scent that's attached to it. Think about holiday dinners and such. There's a scent that's attached to the food that was at that dinner. So think about yourself. You want to have a scent attached to you. And I'm not saying that I wear the same fragrance day in and day out. I do not. I like a good switch up, okay? But one thing about me that I love and I pride myself on is that I'm always gonna smell good, okay? I don't want there to be anyone on this planet that comes in contact with me and cannot leave my presence and say that she did not smell good. You have to be able to smell me. That is so important to me. I don't care what it is, okay? When I wear my fragrance, I'm gonna do what Fumi says and put that ish on. I'm spraying a lot, I'm layering, and I'm making sure that not only do I leave a sillage, which is a trail behind me, but there's projection too. So when I'm in the room, I don't care. I want to fill up the whole entire room. So there are so many fragrances that I love. I'll link some videos below where I discuss some for the fall and for this spring, but make sure that you got a fragrance on you, girl. And even when I spray at home, I have a fragrance in every single one of my purses. I'm going to touch up no matter where I go. And I don't care about whether or not it matches what I had on in the morning. If I want to, I'm gonna spray midday whenever I feel like giving myself a little bit of a refresh, okay? Because smelling good is so feminine. It is so sexy. It is powerful. And I want to make sure that you're doing that for yourself, okay? Next is dental hygiene. Please, in 2025, we are making sure that our teeth are clean. That's number one. And isn't it crazy how we go to the dentist, they don't look at our tongue? That's a problem. The tongue is also a priority for us, and so are the gums because they are attached to our teeth. Let's get into the teeth, okay? If you already noticed, you're gonna say, your teeth are so white. How are they so white? I whiten, okay? I've whitened for years. It's been a while since I have whitened, but I'm a teeth whitening girl, okay? I need my teeth to be white. Now, if you don't already know, teeth is a bone, right? Teeth are a bone, whatever. It's a bone, okay? Not everyone's teeth can whiten as white as the next person. Wow, grammar. Anyway, your teeth might not be as white as mine, okay? Essentially, and vice versa. Shoot, your teeth might be white as my nail tips, and mine might not get that white. I don't know, but what I'm saying is there's still a way for you to whiten your teeth and get a little bit of a lifting. You feel what I'm saying? To lift off any stains that are on your teeth. Because if you're like me, you drink coffee every single day and you ain't gonna stop doing that, okay? So I love a good teeth whitening. I'll link below what I like to use because it works. It's very strong. And I'll do a video separately on how I do that so that you know. In addition to that, we are flossing our teeth, ladies. We're not banking on gum or mints. I don't even do gum or mints, okay? Why are we here? Let's get down to the bottom. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all and not try to mask any odors. The odors happen. I mean, I just had Chipotle, okay? And you're not here, so you can't tell, but there's a little bit of a, onion situation going on, but no one is here right now. Best believe, however, when I finish this video, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I love a good floss midday, okay? It's not above me. I keep floss in my vehicle and on my person. You gotta give a little bit of a floss midday. Why are we walking around with lunch on our breath, okay? I mean, I know I just said I am, but get me, okay? Understand me when you're in public, okay? In addition to that, we are brushing our teeth with an electric toothbrush, okay? We're not doing the manual toothbrush anymore. It's 2025. How have we elevated? All right, we gotta make sure that we're doing that. If you got a smartphone, like I said, you need to have a smart toothbrush, all right? Because the smart toothbrush is going to brush our teeth way better than we ever will with our hands. It's spinning wicked fast. It's going to get off all of that gunk, you feel me, and help to lift any stains on your teeth. Let's get that going. Love a good whitening toothpaste that's outside of whitening my teeth. So my teeth, it works, all right? Do what works best for you. I use my whitening toothpaste every single day and every single night. And thankfully, I have no sensitivity issues, but of course, tread lightly, do what works best for you. I love to maintain my teeth's whiteness as best as I can, okay? So I mentioned flossing, brushing, electric toothbrush. We are scraping our tongues, okay? If you are new here, I love a good tongue scraper, the plastic one. I've tried the metal one. It was not working for me. One thing I can't stand is a white tongue, okay? We're not doing the whole caked up tongue situation. We gotta make sure that morning and night our tongues are scraped. It's just a huge thing. And get in the back, okay? Get back there. We're going deep, ladies. Listen, I love a good hair. I love a good makeup. I love a good outfit. I love a good set of press-on nails, okay? But I always say this, it is so important that we think about all of the other aspects of ourselves, like our personal hygiene. It is an important topic. Some of us didn't have a mom to teach us that when we were growing up. Some of us didn't have siblings to teach us that when growing up, mainly girls, okay? So it's important that we have these conversations now. If you're younger, if you're my age, and maybe you missed something, and hopefully this video is helpful for you, okay? A lot of this stuff I've grown into, all right? I wasn't 15 years old doing all of this. No, it takes time to really get into your womanhood. You feel me? Okay. So we're scraping our tongue and we're using mouthwash, all right? Like I said, I don't do mints, I don't do gum. I love a good mouthwash. This mouthwash that I use is very, very good. It is strong. It has 2 chambers that mix into one when you pour it to the cap. It knocks out the odor, honey, okay? We're not doing any kind of odor on the body. We'll get to that. We're definitely not gonna do any odor in our mouths, okay? That is important. I don't need you out here looking beautiful, smelling beautiful on the body, and then the breath is a little bit foul. We're not gonna do that. Can we come together and make that commitment? I want that for you, okay? Now to the feet. Okay, we're gonna do the body in a second. The feet is body, but you understand, we're going specific. Now to the feet, listen. Listen. I've gotten messages where it's like, girl, go to the nail salon and get your nails done. I don't want to. I like to take care of myself. I like to do these things for myself. And these things include my own pedicures, okay? So there are ways for you to maintain your feet while you're at home. Because let's be honest, at the nail salon, are they really scrubbing your feet really well? Are they really getting off the dead skin? Is it working? And then whenever you go in every 6 weeks or 2 months, is it a war zone all over again? There are things that we can be doing on our own at home. And I want to tell you what I do. First, you can use any BHA or AHA exfoliant on your feet. So think Paula's Choice BHA, think Panoxyl has one. Any BHA or AHA product can be used on your feet to maintain its softness, to eat up all those dead skin cells. I'm trying to tell you something, it works, okay? You can use the liquid and then get a cotton pad and rub that on your feet, or you can actually take the pre-soaked cotton pads like Dr. Dennis Gross has one. You can use one from even Noxzema, girl, drugstore. There's so many Korean brands that have great ones as well. I have a plethora that I use. Either way it goes, you can go pre-soaked or soak a cotton pad yourself and wipe your feet all over, I mean the top and the bottom, because maybe you have some dark spots from rubbing up on high heels, honey, whatever the case is, you want to make sure you attack all of that. And a BHA and or an AHA is going to lighten dark spots, smooth any unevenness on your skin. It is a game changer. Those are products that are great for your facial skin as well, but I love to use those products on the body, okay? All links and suggestions are gonna be down below. Also here in this QR code, because honey, we have to take care of our feet. And this is all year round. This is not just summertime because it's the summertime. No, baby, it's wintertime too. I don't know about you, but I live in Houston, and some days it is nice outside. So I'm not gonna be here thinking, oh, it's wintertime, no need for a pedicure. I'm not gonna be showing my feet. The hell I won't. And I might be on a vacation in the Caribbean in the wintertime. I don't care. I don't care where I am. Okay, we're gonna keep stuff taken care of. Why? Because we're gonna stay ready so we ain't gotta get ready. Okay, let's make sure we are staying ready so we don't have to get ready. Amen. Love a good foot scrub. That's a nice addition to do in the shower. Love using Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. Yes, that is for the face, but I use it on the body, baby. I use it on my feet. I use it on my feet. The area next to the big toe, you feel me? It be rubbing up on shoes all the time. So I used to have an issue where that was a little bit rough. Not anymore. Not anymore. Daily Microfoliant can be used on the face every single day and the body. That's what I do. That's not what it says, but that's what I do, and it works. You feel what I'm saying? So again, these are tips that if you just don't know, you just don't know. And I'm trying to put you on because it works, okay? Now for the body. Just like the feet, I like to make sure that my skin is as even as possible. Listen, I have fun with body care. I take the time out for myself because if not me, then who? Hello? I only have one body. You feel what I'm saying? That's not even including dieting and working out. This is just the skin, okay? This is just the skin. Yeah. So when it comes to the armpits, the elbows, the kneecaps, the groin, okay? Let's talk about it because we won't talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, same with the feet, the same product that you use for your feet to keep it nice and soft, smooth, and even. Let's see, like again, I said on the top, if you have some dark spots, the same shebang. You can use those same products that I'm talking about on your face and on your body. So I like to target my elbows. If you touch your elbow right here, I have a turtleneck on obviously, but touch it right here. If you have little bumps, that's called keratosis pilaris, KP, okay? Chicken skin, if you wanna call it. Do you wanna make it real easy? Chicken skin, okay? So that is a buildup of protein and dead skin cells. The same product that has either AHA or BHA or both, think Paula's Choice, non-eczema, facial pads, First Aid Beauty, facial radiance pads, any of those items, right? Use that on your feet and on your elbows. On this part right here, if you have those little bumps behind the thigh, I used to have it, not anymore. Kneecaps and elbows, if they're darker than the other skin, use it little by little. It will lighten up. My knees are a lot lighter than they used to be, girl. I think it's so funny because now I see just one leg as opposed to shin, knee, thigh. You feel what I'm saying? That darkness was real pronounced. It ain't anymore because of this dedicated body care routine. You feel me? I'm telling you, it is so important and I just love it. I feel so feminine, so sexy, so flirty, and that is what I want you to feel, okay? Same products you're gonna use, let's say on your legs. If you have chicken skin on your lower leg, anywhere where you have roughness on your skin, rub those products on there. Now I will tell you that these are exfoliating products. What does that mean? They're going to shed the top level of your skin. It's going to shed and break down the top layer of your skin, which might cause irritation, might cause dryness. For me, I don't have much of an issue. I've been doing it for so long, I'm so used to it. But you wanna tread lightly. You wanna start once, twice a week, just to be sure, see how your skin tolerates all of it. But when it comes to the feet, girl, the feet are so rough and hard and durable, you shouldn't have an issue doing any of this stuff every single day. However, don't do it and then a toenail fall off, okay? Take your time with it. I'm just saying, if you're asking me, I'm doing this all the time and my skin loves it. My skin just eats it all up, okay? I'm talking smoothness, just evenness, the whole 9 yards. And I keep it up because it's life. We're doing different things. So the little bumps do pop up once in a while, you feel what I'm saying? And I gotta just go in and touch it up. So I just maintain it. I'm not waiting for something to happen. Listen, we are addressing it when it happened. We are maintaining it to prevent it from happening, okay? So we're not waiting. Okay, we're being proactive. Let's be proactive, ladies. Now, when it comes to the armpit, it is a more sensitive place because we are closing it down. So when it comes to the armpit, please don't do what I've done. I've made some mistakes. I've done too much on the armpit, girl. I mean, my armpits have been angry at me. Okay, let's talk about it. When it comes to the armpits being darker than the other skin on my body, my armpits have lightened up a tremendous amount. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with how my armpits look. Hello? So same thing. AHA, BHA, soak up a cotton pad, wipe up the armpits once, twice a week. Like I said, any of the products that I've mentioned before, linked below, any of those will work, but be careful. And again, once or twice a week. I will still do my daily microfoliant, which again is for the face. I use it on my feet, I use it on my body, I use it on the armpit. It works, okay? Little by little, we are working to smooth out our skin. The thing I want you to understand is that a lot of these products are specific for a certain area of our body, but once you understand the active ingredient in the product, then you recognize that, hold on, I can use this elsewhere and it will work, okay? It works. Love a good deodorant that not only deodorizes and lightens up the armpits. So Topical has one that I've enjoyed. And of course you can use Lumi. That's not going to lighten up your skin per se, but that's a great product to use if you want to use a cream deodorant under your armpits. I've also used Certain Dry recently. That is one where I have learned my hard lesson, honey. That joint is prescription strength. It is absolutely strong. It gave me a rash, a contact dermatitis. It gave me something under both my armpits, girl. Learn from me. Use that once or twice a week. Don't be zealous with Certain Dry. But when I tell you the way it works, first of all, it's an antiperspirant. Okay, so it's been helping me with my sweating because my sweating is out of this world, okay? It's been helping with that. When you are tackling the sweating, you're also tackling the issue when the sweat mixes with bacteria, which causes odor, okay? So the sweating and the odor are two different things. Antiperspirant and deodorant are two different things. I did not know that for a long time. Antiperspirant is stop sweating, okay? Just as good layman terms here. Deodorant is stop the odor. If you get a product that does both, then you're gonna tackle both. But if you're just using a product that does one, then you're addressing one of them, all right? So Lumi is a deodorant. Certain Dry is an antiperspirant, okay? So once or twice a week, you can do Certain Dry if you have a sweating problem. And then every day you can do Lumi or any other product that you like to use for a deodorant. But we're not going to neglect the fact that sweating mixed with bacteria, because sweating breaks down bacteria and causes an odor, okay? That's where the odor is coming from. Let's address that and then get the products that work best for us to tackle these issues. So we address the sweating, we address the odor, and then we address the dark spots by using any of these exfoliating products that I've mentioned before. Now, along with the smoothness of our skin is hair, all right? If you are new here, for years, I did laser hair removal, and now I'm on more of a touch-up basis. In fact, I have an appointment coming up in a few weeks. I cannot wait because I'm spotting some hairs and I want to get rid of all of it, okay? Now, I did full body laser. So what does that mean? Entire leg, Brazilian, the front, and the back. The whole shebang, okay? Arms from wrist to shoulder and armpits. I could have done all the places, but I was like, I'm not doing all that. That's too much, okay? So I like to be hairless, smooth. All that makes a difference because if you're shaving a lot and you're getting nicks and you're getting rashes, that leads to dark spots. That leads to the ingrown hairs. The bumps are annoying. They're irritating. They lead dark spots more. It's just a problem, okay? So laser is a great option if you can afford it. Obviously, it is a huge investment, but I'm telling you, it has changed my life, okay? It has changed my life. When I'm talking about dark spots in the bikini area, I no longer have that issue. The bumps, the itchiness, I no longer have that issue. Now with laser hair removal, you do have to shave in between because you'll get some fine hairs, some coarser hairs every now and again. It's not a lot, and it really isn't very visible, which is just amazing to me. I love the whole thing, you understand me? It is so worth it. It is so worth it, and it helps with the darkness in the groin from sometimes irritation from shaving, you feel me? So when you do laser hair removal and then you're doing this routine, it does help to minimize from the trauma that our skin experiences when we're trying to remove the hair, okay? I used to do Nair ages ago, but since laser, honey, you can't do Nair. You gotta leave the hair and then shave it. They explained it, so I followed the directions. Now I mentioned before that exfoliation can cause dryness, so make sure that you're using a hydrating body wash. I love a good hydrating body wash. I just recently used one from Shea Moisture. It is so good. Excuse me, again, I'll link it below. And even a body serum or an oil in the shower after you shower, right? So after you've showered your body, rinsed off everything, I love a good body oil, then pat dry, then go in with your moisturizer, okay? Just little tricks and tips to make sure that our skin is hydrated, supple, glowy, the whole 9 yards. And then some other tips that I just live by that are so important. Shower twice a day, okay? We're showering twice a day. We are taking time for ourselves. We are not that busy, okay? We are just not prioritizing what's important to us. And if you're watching this video, then this is important to you. So get a good shower twice a day. I literally look forward to putting this hair up and going in the shower and doing my shower routine. I cannot lie to you. I live for it. I live for it. It makes me so happy. I love fragrance. I love my skin feeling good, smelling good. So just showering and just getting in the zone and getting into my femininity makes me happy. And I hope that it does for you too. I take pleasure in being a feminine, soft woman, okay? Now I like to carry wipes. I recently discovered these wipes from Lumi. I put them in my purse when I travel because I work from home, so I'm usually around, you know what I'm saying, all of my materials to do what I gotta do, okay? So I have these Lumi wipes, and then I've got these Vagisil wipes as well, because again, there's never going to be a reason why I'm gonna allow a little bit of must, because I was gonna say there would be a little must, but stuff happens. Whenever there's a skin fold, there's a potential for odor to happen, okay? So it's inevitable. However, all right, we care about how we look and how we smell, so we're carrying things with us to tackle any issues that may arise, all right? These days, I no longer wear the same pajamas 2 nights in a row. I'm using new pajamas every single night. I mean, think about it. At night, we're sweating. Probably, if you don't realize it, you probably are, okay? And not only that, our skin is shedding, so we're not using the same pajamas 2 nights in a row. We're also using a different towel every time we shower, again, just to make sure that we're keeping things fresh. We're not using an old towel. Yes, it's more laundry, but thank God for a wash and dryer. And our sheets, we're keeping fresh sheets on the bed because, like I said, we're shedding skin cells, we're sweating, and just dust and dirt. You feel what I'm saying? So those are my tips. If you have any others that you want to add to what I've already shared, let us know down below. Listen, this is a community where I want all of us to level up, to smell good, to maintain soft, smooth skin, for us to look and feel beautiful. I want to share all the tips that I'm doing because I literally love, I just love being a feminine, soft, supple woman who takes care of herself without abandon and no apologies, all right? So I'll leave 2 video options for you to watch after this one. Make sure you subscribe here, give the video a thumbs up, follow me on all socials, and leave any tips and comments you have down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.